Hello everyone, this is Pokemon Freak 16 and welcome to episode 2 of the Ultimate Team Journey. Right here, this episode is going to be primarily squad building, so I will be showing you all the players that I'm going to try to get for my squad. And as you can see, I'm looking through some French players here like Gorkif and Alessandrini. And that basically means that the team that I'm going to go with, or the theme I have with this series, is I'm going to build a Ligue 1 / French team, so I can have French players outside of the French Ligue 1. So you can see, I'm looking for some players that are like not really that expensive. As you can see, I got 2,500 coin up in the top left corner there. And this series is primarily going to be a post commentary, as I'm doing right here, just basically showing you what kind of players I'm trying to get and whatnot. So here, I'm going to try to give some tips to you if I can. Primarily, you wanna try to get players on open bids, because that's where they're most likely going to be the cheapest. But what I recommend that you look for before is that you look on the max price. Here you can see I'm bidding on some players, and I eventually win Gonalons for 400 coins. Not too bad. That's a pretty good price, I would say, for him. Here I got Alessandrini for 2,900 coins. I think he goes for around that kind of mark, so I guess that was kind of good pricing. But here is, you can see, first off, you could look around how much the buy now price is. Ruffier is around 2,000 coins, and then you can kind of check on how much like a max price is, like under 500 coins, where you were looking for the buy now price. As you can see, I find one for 150 start or 1,500 start price right there. So. Yep, and here I think I'm looking for a stadium, since I only do have a bronze stadium, so a gold stadium would be pretty nice to have, at least instead of a bronze stadium. So I find this King Fahd stadium in FIFA 13. That one was here you can see some of the players that I've sold on, and some of the prices that I've sold some of these players on. I probably could have gotten a little bit more out of that Brazilian left back, since I think he was the only one on the market actually, so I think I could have gotten a little bit more coinage out of him, but I did get 1,000 coins. Here you can see I'm looking through some of the French center backs that are in this game, and there's some that looks very, very solid, like Raphael Varane, Younes Kaboul, Mamadou Sakho, Felipe Mexes, Laurent Koscielny, to just name a few. So there's really no shortage of French center backs or center backs from the Ligue 1. I think it's going to be very difficult for me to actually get like the top tier players, and then I mean like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thiago Silva, but I might get those players that are a little bit under their price range, because Zlatan is probably going to be a couple of 100,000 coins, so he's going to be a very difficult player to obtain. So here I'm kind of looking through some center backs here, like Nkulu. He's a very quick center back, but he doesn't have the best of heading stats, but we'll see when we play with him. And this is actually the day after. As you can see, my coin stats are now up to 15,000, and you can still get every day on the web app. You'll get a free gift. I got a free silver pack. I get Argon Mehmeti, which I'll try to sell on, but I don't think I'm actually able to sell him on, unfortunately. But those things happens with those silver players that are not really that desirable. But here you can see the kind of prices that I sold all these players for. I managed to sell Ramirez for 9,500 coins. So he's going to be basically the player that is going to be funding this squad. And here you can see I managed to pick up a Ruffier for 1,500 coins, which I don't think is too bad. He does seem to look like a pretty decent French goalkeeper. And let's see, I'm just basically quick selling these players that I've had in my club for a little while that I haven't been able to sell on. And here show you once again kind of like the max bid to see if I can kind of estimate where his price is going to be around. So I'm thinking 2,500 coins is what I want to pay for Nicolas Nkulu. And here I'm also looking for Rod Fanny, kind of looking for his price. I think he's going to be below 1,000 coins, and he's going to be a great link up for Nkulu. Yeah, see right there, 700 coins, and there was some open bids going for around 650 to 700 coins too, so I think that was a pretty good pickup, I would say. Gibral CC here, trying to see if I can get him for a pretty good price. All of them seem to go for around 800 to 900 coins, so trying to throw a cheeky 650 coin bid there. And I'm also looking for a Yuan Gouffran for under 1,000 coins, and I believe I can find one of those. But if you're not sure you're going to get one of the players that you're looking for, put some more that are listed for a little bit longer up in your watch list. And here's a left back that I'm looking for, Ali Sissoko from Liverpool, which looks to be like a pretty decent left back. I find him for 2,300 coins on the 59th minute, and that is some like the 59th minute usually has some good bargains. And the second center back that I'm looking for, which is probably going to be my main center back throughout most of this journey, is going to be Mamadou Sakho from Liverpool. He looks to be like a very, very solid center back. He was a very good center back last year on FIFA 13. You can see I pick up Johan Gouffran there for, I can't really remember how many coins, but I think it was 750 or 800 coins, so that was a pretty decent pickup. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, pretty decent height actually for a center attacking mid. And here you can see all of these different manager tasks. I got 6 more I think to complete. And as I said in the first episode, it's very important to, or it's very good to actually find complete all of those as quickly as you can. As you can see before, I picked up, I think it was 13 silver, gold, or rare silver contracts for either 200 and 250 buy now price, and they are maybe as expensive as the regular gold contracts, but they do give up more matches. So that is what I recommend to you, is that you get them in the around 250 buy now range, and try to see how many you can pick up. And right here, I'm just looking for some bench players or some fitness players that I can put into the squad if some of my players are going to be low on fitness. And this Kanabijik, or however he's pronounced, he looks to be like a pretty decent player with 71 pace and high 70 heading and defending. And so yeah, he looks to be like a pretty decent cheap center back from the League. And again, I haven't been able to pick up an Nkulu yet, so I just throw a cheeky buy now 2,700, and I find one for 2,500 in 59th minute. So that is a pretty good pickup. I could, if I eventually decide to sell him on, I could probably sell him on for a little bit of profit. So that was not too bad of a pickup, considering most of the Nkulus had gone for an open bid of 2,500 coins. So Gibral CC, yeah, probably not the best like of pickups of 850 coins. Could probably find him for like 750 or 800 coins, but nonetheless, 850 coins, I mean, I could probably sell him on for 900 coins, so it's not too bad. And I managed to pick up this Kanabiyuk guy for 350 coins, Jeremy Aladier for 350 coins too, so yep. So basically, whenever you're done, built your main team, I highly suggest that you pick up some bench players that you could use on the bench, and when your players run low on fitness, you can just throw them in for a game. Maybe play like single games, so you don't have to, I guess, waste one of your games on the in the seasons mode. So here you can see I'm kind of waiting for a Mamadou Sakho for 5,300, but I managed to find one for 5,500 by now, around the 50 minutes, so I think that was a pretty good pickup, because most of these had gone for over 5,600 on open bids, so I think a 5,500 coin pick up there for Mamadou Sakho is pretty good. And now that we have picked him up, it's now time to build our squad in our entirety. As a goalkeeper, we're going to have Ruffier from Saint-Etienne. We got Funny at right back. We have Nicolas Nkulu as our first centre-back. As our second centre-back, we're going to have Mamadou Sakho from Liverpool. We got Alice Sissoko from Liverpool too, which will give them a very strong link. We got Gonalons as a centre defensive mid. As our right wing, right mid or right winger in this case, we are going to have James Rodriguez, as I picked up on the web app for 1,200 coins. And positioning card right wing to right mid, which makes him a right mid, which makes him fit in his formation. And I'm going to go with for now the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, which I found to be a pretty good formation in FIFA 13 at least. We got Korkuf, Alessandrini, Gibril Cisse, and Alexander Lacazette as our strike force. And as you can see here, you can improve your players' chemistry. This basically tells about the chemistry styles and how your player can achieve maximum chemistry. As you can see, some of my players have 9 chemistry, some of them have 10 chemistry. Basically, if your players have 9 chemistry and don't have 10, don't worry about it. After you play the 10 games with your team, you'll be able to you'll get the loyalty bonus for that particular player, which means that they get 1 chemistry point, making them go to 10 chemistry. So that is pretty sweet. As you could see there, I did use a fitness card on Sissoko since he was kind of low on fitness, and one of the things was or manager tasks was to play in a tournament. I remember in FIFA 13 it was kind of weird. It was only single player tournaments, so I'm just going to play a single player match here, and I'm actually just not going to show this game because it was some amateur, and I eventually won with 11-0, as you could see there. So it was not really that entertaining to watch, to be fair. It's offline, so I don't really care too much about that. I just wanted to show you the final score and their task completed. And one of the other ones was play the team of the week, as you could see right here. And you could choose what kind of difficulty you wanted, which high difficulty will give you more coins. And after game, I actually drew against them, and it was completely not fair. I had 11 shots, they had 4, but it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to play them, and that pretty much does it for the second episode of my journey episode or journey series here on FIFA 14. I decided to quick sell all these that didn't sell. And anyway, that does it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!